Hello, scientific people. Welcome to DAV Moyle Public School. I hope you are doing great with the chapter of water. Now, in this video, we will be studying about water. Previously, we have studied about water. What exactly do you mean by water? Different composition of water. Here, we will study water management. Now, what exactly do you mean by water management? So, most of the water that we get as a rain falls just and flows away. The rainwater can be used to recharge the groundwater. So, basically, which we get from the different sources, we have to manage that water in order to use it properly. So, whenever majority of the rain water which we get, it is in the form of rain. When rain falls onto the surface of the soil, it runoffs and it gets percolated along the surface of the soil. So that is the rainwater is can be used to recharge the groundwater. So since water which is getting penetrated into the surface of the soil, hence groundwater is getting recharged, which means ground is sucking all the water and it is storing that water. That is in one way we can manage water management. So this is referred as water harvesting or rainwater harvesting. In simplest way to understand, that is rainwater harvesting says that whenever rains fall onto the surface, we have to store that rain. How we can store? One way of storing that rainwater is simply let it go into the surface of the soil, and here the water will get penetrate and it will store water. When the water is stored into the surface of the soil, we can use for n number of useful purposes and we can extract from the surface of the soil. So many places in India practices and Bowery system rather. Bowery system is an old traditional method of storing water. You might have seen in certain movies and all. This Bowery system is there. Bowery system is a is a, is a basically a practice where old people usually of India follows. Bowery system is you can say two walls or two pillars are there where two houses are constructed and in between water is stored. So that sort of thing is there. You might have seen in some old movies and all. There a Bowery system is there from which water can be stored. So it is a traditional method of collecting water. Frequently or basically in today's situation, Bowery system you will not find that frequently. Now, what is water harvesting? So as I told, water harvesting is simply storing rainwater, and when rainwater is getting a runoff, we have to store that rain. So whenever rain falls onto the surface of the soil and it is running off, so we have to make sure that the water is not getting polluted. So we have to make sure that it is not going in some dirty places and all, and we have to store that water. So, watershed management emphasizes scientific conservation of soil and water. Watershed management basically means whatever water which is getting penetrated into the surface of the soil, we have to preserve that water. So we make sure that sunlight is not there. If sunlight is there, then water will be evaporated. So whatever rain which have been percolated into the surface of the soil, we as a human being or a research person make a management or watershed management where sunlight doesn't evaporates that water and the water is being preserved. So basically watershed management, the main objective of watershed management is to increase the production and income of watershed community. Now as we know, in today's situation water scarcity is there. So watershed management main objective is to provide water to numerous people and mitigates droughts and floods. So you might have known that floods and droughts usually occur, which is related to water. So if we practice this water harvesting, we can reduce these problems, increase the life of the downstream dam and reservoirs. So the water which is stored in dams and all, if we practice this sort of method, the water would be stored in dams and reservoirs for many years. So if we practice this water harvesting, it will help in many ways. Now, what is wastewater? So wastewater is a term that is used to describe waste material that includes industrial liquid waste, sewage waste that is collected in towns and urban areas and treated at urban wastewater treatment plant. Now, whatever waste which we as a human throw into the water, that is a wastewater. Like for an instant, many chemicals and all are being thrown into the fresh waters, which is harming waters. So we can reduce this problem. So this is a wastewater, you can see. As you can see, certain chemicals are being inserted or are being poured into the fresh water, because of which the fresh water is getting polluted. Since this freshwater contain many aquatic animals like fish and all, if we throw chemicals into the fresh water, ultimately it will even harm aquatic animals. So wastewater, it is simply a wastewater which is from urban waste or some industrial, and which we pollute into the fresh water, that is a wastewater. Now, waste water resources management and effective uses. So different how one can manage water resources, here we will be seeing. So management of water supply and demand, further functions of water resources information centers. So water resources information center is a group of organization. It makes sure that water is being supplied effectively and properly for numerous purposes. So its main objective is to provide water in an effective way, use water resources effectively in agriculture. So this organization makes sure that in agriculture water is used effectively, supply safe water to all local cities and all. This organization makes sure that water supply is being provided sufficiently to local cities. Now, certain water management tips are there one can usually follow in order to save water. So one can practice this sort of method in order to avoid water scarcity. First one, check the leakage of taps or appliances. So if you find leakage of taps and all, you should immediately switch off or the close the taps of water. Second way one can reduce water scarcity, that is provide drinking foundation to reduce bottled water. Use foundation should be there where water giving waters should be given to the citizens. Like bottle, usually bottles should not be given, water should not be given in bottles, because plastic, it is harmful. So we should not give water in bottles and all. Hiring toilets, choose water effectively water loss or grey water system that dispose of waste water correctively. Hiring toilets and all should be used, or you should be frequently hiring toilets should be there, so that water is stored, or water is stored in only one particular zone. Make sure chemicals and oils are responsibly thrown away and not just poured down drains. Water chemicals, whatever we get from the industries and all, should not be thrown in chemicals. So one should follow this protocols in order to save water. I hope you have understood. Thank you and have a nice day.